Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I would like to offer you a little overview of DOTA Underlords in case you haven't played the game yet. So, I like it. In my similar review of Hearthstone Battlegrounds, I said that I didn't like the game because, while being a clone of AutoChess, it's more Hearthstone-y rather than AutoChess-y in flavor. Well, with DOTA Underlords it's the other way around, as it reminds me a lot of AutoChess, and it's probably the closest clone of it available on the gaming market right now for free. I am not an expert in Dota, not trying to pretend that I am, and Underlords specifically, but I do enjoy my butt kicked in this game much more than I do in Hearthstone Battlegrounds. If we wanted to list the types of butt kicking in the perverse order of most to least pleasant, Underlords clearly ripped off AutoChess, starting with gameplay itself and finishing with the chess pieces that they've created. Some of them are literal one-to-one exact replicas of those in AutoChess. For example, the axe here is the red axe chief in AutoChess, Enchantress is the unicorn, and there are at least another 5 to 10 examples where the creators of Dota from Valve decided not to push their imagination too hard. There is apparently even just a historic kind of reference to the team of AutoChess creators working with Valve, initially being invited by Valve to work with them to create a game for them, maybe under the Valve umbrella. I'm not going to go into the actual facts here, but I've read the review where apparently they did offer the creators of AutoChess to basically continue developing the game and jump under the umbrella of Valve at some point. And AutoChess creators looked at all the particulars of this arrangement and probably the money involved and decided to continue their own nice little crusade, which obviously is yielding them a lot more revenue and satisfaction from continuing to own their own product without being anyhow governed by Valve, which I think was a tremendous decision. But what happened then is that obviously their arrangement somehow allowed Valve to continue creating DOTA Underlords, which is literally a ripoff, and no one sued anyone, or at the very least I'm not aware of anyone suing anyone. So in this particular case, obviously they got away with this, or maybe there is some sort of, for the lack of a better word, gentleman's agreement between the creators of AutoChess and Valve themselves. There are a lot of differences between the two games though. Some of them are in the variety and mechanics of the other chess pieces unique to Dota, while others are more subtle yet impactful, like a significantly lower chance of repeated pieces that you get in the pool for your selection when you purchase them between the rounds, which screws up with my wonderful cheap swarm strategy that works so damn well in the AutoChess, at the very least in the lower brackets. But it starts limping here significantly in the game by the round 10 or 15, depending on your luck, depending on who you are up against. Plus, DOTA Underlords were the first to introduce your hero character, or the Underlord, who doesn't count towards your total number of chess pieces, but contributes to the fight significantly, throwing a lot of spanners in the works if you aren't too well versed in their abilities and pick things randomly, as I did in this pre-recorded example, being an unexperienced DOTA Underlords player specifically. I suspect it matters a lot to your success, especially in the later stages of the game where I evidently started getting my butt kicked by those players who are used to those tricks. Ah well, no harm done, it's all good fun. Additionally, I'd have to say that their mobile client, the DOTA Underlords mobile client, at the very least on Android devices, is not particularly optimized and was actually quite slow in a few moments on my phone, which is not the hardware that I'd expect to have any issues running the game of this kind. AutoChess perhaps is a little bit more basic looking, it depends on your attention to detail and your preferences, and is not as rich in user interface options, but its performance as an app is head and shoulders ahead of DOTA Underlords, in case it matters to you when choosing a casual auto battler for yourself to dive into on mobile. Overall, as an initial impressions review, I'd say I could see myself diving deeper into DOTA Underlords. understanding mechanics and probably seeing it as my second auto battler game to the original AutoChess. Worth your time, if you ask me. So please consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already yet, if you enjoy this type of content and never want to miss a video, additionally showing your support, because I'd really appreciate this. Having said all that, I wish you a pleasant day wherever you are, and talk to you next time.